And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video, as always, here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. And actually, we've got quite a few things to actually speak about. There's been a few things emerge within the Rangers space. That includes us being handed a huge boost upon our return back to action after this international break. We're nearly there. Of course, Kilmarnock this weekend. Another tricky test, and one that we should be winning, of course, but again, we're still looking to try and build that momentum. And for me as a fan right now, I think a lot of fans will share, you don't really know what Rangers are going to turn up. I don't know if we're going to be crap that game. I don't know if we're going to be good. I don't know if we're going to be average. I don't know what we're going to expect, and that's part of the problem at this moment in time watching Rangers. But as stated, there's a busy weekend in the Scottish Premiership. We could potentially close that gap depending on what happens. Well, we probably will if we win. But obviously Celtic and Aberdeen going to be playing, hoping for a draw probably, and yeah, we could probably see the gap then closed to like 3 points, which would be a lot better looking, considering. But yeah, going on to some first bit of news, guys, and basically shortlists have been drawn up to fill the vacant roles of chairman and chief executives at Rangers. Interim chairman John Gilligan has revealed that an update in an open letter to supporters this afternoon, or yesterday afternoon, sorry. The Scottish Premiership giants have been operating without a permanent figure since the respective departures of John Bennett and James Bisgrove in recent months. However, it seems the position at Ibrox could be filled sooner rather than later, with strong and experienced candidates now whittled down. Basically what was said was, he said, of course we're determined to fill the chairman and CEO roles as quickly as possible, and our recruitment consultants have already produced shortlists of very strong and experienced candidates for both roles. While that is ongoing, our absolute priority is to support Philippe in any way we can to ensure the men's first team can continue to build upon the progress we've seen from them in recent weeks. We must thank Philippe for standing tall during these difficult months and for dealing with non-football matters on the club on his behalf. With regards to off-the-field matters relating to the club's hierarchy, he added, I can confirm Director of Football Operations Craig Robertson will leave in the coming weeks to pursue new opportunities. We must thank Craig for his contribution to several roles since he joined the club in 2016, and we wish him well in the future endeavours. With Craig moving on, I have seen some reports of the club being without leadership. I can assure you that is not the case. With George Latham and myself, we have deep knowledge of the business and our great club, working tirelessly alongside our executive management team to continue to drive the club forward. Niels Cooper, our Director of Football Recruitment, highlighted in an interview last week that planning for the January transfer window is well underway. On the commercial front, Karim Virani and his team have delivered an outstanding new front of shirt sponsor deal with Kindred Group, while we have already been pleased with the work done in such a short space of time. The financial uplift on both deals, together with the strong financial oversight and controls action by CFO James Taylor, will positively benefit the club going forward. So a bit of a positive update there from the interim sort of chairman, if you like, but yeah, those situations getting dealt with. Probably hear stuff over the next month with regards to those appointments, but hopefully, yeah, we do kind of get it right. Now, of course, we have got another Europa League game coming up very, very soon. Of course, Kilmarnock at the weekend, but we have been handed a big boost ahead of the FCSB game, and that is because apparently they're going to, the owner of the club has came out and basically said that he's going to be playing a weakened team and prioritise the league ahead of the Europa League matches. Basically, Romanian media have quotes from FCSB's eccentric owner, Gigi Bicali, and they are going to be prioritising the league next week over their European tie with Philippe Clement's side at Ibrox. Journalist Emmanuel Russo reports on social media site X that Bicali has revealed that the feeling will be represented with FCSB's team selection for the game with Rangers, as they'll look to bounce back in domestic matters. Stoke Bucharest are fourth in the Europa League table after just 2 games. However, in the Romanian Super League, they are a bit further down in 7th spot. The Europa League tie is Ibrox's sandwich between this weekend's derby against Dinamo Bucharest before another derby against Neil Lennon's former side, Rapid Bucharest, a week later. Madcap owner Bakali after he revealed he will be watching as well as coaching the team from his bed in Romania. He quoted saying, "The same team that will play with Dynamo will also play with Rapid. In the Cup with Dynamo, the team will play with Rangers. Will play. It will not be the Stars that are going to be starting that game. Any European match that will be at home is to please the fans because that's what they spend millions on tickets, so that's their team could win. How accurate this will be in terms of reflection of the manager, the thoughts remain to be seen." But yeah, basically saying that they're going to be playing a weakened side against us. And this is one of the games. This is one of the games you're looking at. It's Ibrox against FCSB. The run of fixtures that we've got in the Europa League is pretty stinking. We've got 3 points on the board. This is a must-win. It's genuinely a must-win. So I do think, regardless if they did play their Stars or not, I think we should be winning that game anyway. But you know what Rangers are like sometimes. We'll probably beat Spurs and Man U, but then lose to Bucharest. That's kind of the sort of stuff that we do. So, yeah, I mean, they're playing a weakened team. As I said, that's what their chairmans came out and said, which in turn does give us a huge boost going into that clash. Also, Rangers Chiefs have warned, and now this is a bit of a touchy subject, we can discuss it, but Rangers fans apparently must stop using pyrotechnics now at all matches. That's a stern warning from the interim chairman, John Gilligan. The Ibrox Chief has issued an open letter to supporters to update on numerous off-field matters, what we just spoke about, but something they also added after the Europa League game against Lyon basically stated that they want to stop using pyrotechnics. They must stop now all of our matches home and away. Not only could the repercussions become ever larger for the club, many supporters have difficulty coping with the effects of pyrotechnics, whether that be smoke or loud bangs they produce. It is desperately unfair for any Rangers supporter to come to a match and be affected in such a manner. So that's been said. Yeah, chairman wants us to stop using the pyrotechnics. I do think the Union Bears do a great job, and it actually does look like a great spectacle. I'm not getting involved with what's that. I won't give you my. I think the opinion is I like it. I see a lot of European clubs do it. I do like the pyros, but again, it does have repercussions onto the club, I suppose, with the fines and stuff like that. And I suppose if it's affecting other fans, I've not heard anyone be affected by pyrotechnics as such. I mean, I don't know. But again, Rangers are saying to stop doing it. So I don't know what the Union Bears are going to go with that. But I do like pyrotechnics. I think we should free pyrotechnics. I think it should be a thing. It happens in European football all the time. Why can't it happen in the UK? I think it does bring a lot to the spectacle anyway. But yeah, Rangers fans, that's all I've got for you today, guys. As always, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below with regards to everything. And hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, if you haven't checked out our merchandise yet, why not hit down into the link in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com and shop the collection. We've got a ton of stuff there ready to go. I've got some new designs, I promise, coming very soon. They take a little while to work on, come up with ideas and stuff like that. But they'll come very, very soon. But do shop the collection, link in the description, or rfcclothing.com. Thank you. See you next time. Take care. Peace. Just a quick one, guys. I want you to check out the channel's official clothing store, RFC Clothing. Each design is limited edition and is perfect to wear on a match day, on the terraces at Ibrox, down your local, or cozy in the comfort of your own home. Do browse our t-shirts by going down into the link in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com.